We're gonna start. Steph is not joining us today. It's nothing bad. I just got the chat with her last night, and she can't swing it this morning. So you get me. And the beauty about having me is that I'm not riding my bike, so I just stare at you the whole time. So I'm gonna start our watch. We're gonna start with 10 minutes, nice and easy here, just to get the body temperature coming up. I think if you're in Victoria or Vancouver or on the West Coast, we got another beauty day here. What's it like in London, Ontario?
It's sunny, but it's cold. It says,
Is it?
I was going to go for a walk before this because it felt like it was -10. So no.
Oh wow!
I know, that's awful.
You need to come out here for quarantine.
I know.
It's -5 here.
What's that?
-5?
It's -5. And where are you in Panorama?
Yeah.
Yeah. So chilly in the interior too. Yeah.
It's been like unseasonably cold.
Yeah.
There's still like a couple feet of snow pretty much everywhere. The roads are
Yeah.
This is not.
Wow. Well, we've had just brilliant weather here for the last week or two. Anyway, it's just been really nice. So next time we have to go on quarantine, fly out
We're
here.
all coming there.
Before. That's hilarious. I see a new name in our midst. It's Cadell Roberts, but he keeps coming in and leaving. Like he thought he was in the right room again, and then he had to leave because it was the wrong room again. Oh, how embarrassing. I've also done that in hockey where you have a team that's come off the ice and two teams going on for the next game, and I've walked into 3 of the wrong dressing rooms before I hit mine. So, and that I'll tell you one story. We played this team. It's all rec league hockey. Like it's there's no contact, there's no hitting, which is good because I'd be dead. And we played this team, and it just got so out of hand. It was just so bizarre. I've never had a game like that where guys didn't even shake hands at the end. I mean, for rec league hockey, it was just awful. And I don't know how to deal with that. I'm like terrible. I never grew up with hockey, so it's very strange for me to suddenly be like almost fighting people. It's really weird. And but I do have hockey rage. I've experienced it. I have slashed a person with my stick. I got so I have that in me. But this game got just so out of hand, and it was just super weird. And a few weeks later, we played the same team, and I walked into their dressing room by mistake. And if you've played a team where it got where it wasn't good, like you're playing that team again. And so I walk in, and there just so happened to be a guy standing right there that I knew. So then I was kind of stuck in their room because I was now having a conversation with somebody I knew. And then he actually brought up how chippy the last game was. And I just felt so awkward because I had this whole room of guys just staring at me, and I didn't know what to say. I think I just said, "Oh, that last one got out of hand. Hey, guys." Anyway, great to see everybody. If you're just joining us, Steph is not joining us this morning. She will be here next week. So you've got yours truly, and it's going to be awful, this workout I've planned.
He drinks his coffee.
That's right. Yeah. Is it easier or harder that I'm not riding a bike? Like, is it just annoying, or are you okay with it?
Totally okay with it.
Okay, good. Like, consider I have a coaching role now, so this is my job, is to stand and watch you, or sit and drink coffee.
Have you given
Does make me want coffee.
What's that?
Does make me want a coffee though.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'll deliver one, Dan.
Okay, perfect.
I'll deliver one next door, but you have to let it sit outside for 5 days, so it's not contaminated. So we're just coming up on 5 minutes into 10 minutes easy here. So nice and easy. I'm going to put the workout up on the screen so you can have a look. And let's see here. On a side note, we've just launched a little podcast, and the reason we did it is because everybody else is doing it. So it seems like the thing that you're supposed to do. That's not true. We're doing a fun little podcast they're very, very short episodes. So our goal is never really to be longer than about 20 or 30 minutes. Our first one we did yesterday is 11 minutes. And it basically just tackles any and all questions from every level of athlete. We kind of just dive in, we tackle a couple small issues, and then we call it a day. So the goal is that they're questions and, thoughts from every level. So they're very relatable. The one we did yesterday was just about how people can have a tendency to get really excited about something. They jump in with both feet and they only last a week because they don't really pace themselves out of the gate. So their excitement level is through the roof and they don't last long. So it was a kind of a strategy around how to avoid those types of situations. I think the best example of that currently are all the challenges going around Instagram. So if you're part of all the fitness challenges, you're either in super duper shape right now or you lasted 3 days and you're out of all of them. So it's basically how to avoid that. And it kind of applies to everything in life. Like if you're trying to, cut something out, like if you're trying to cut out sugar and you do it all at once, you probably won't last long. But if you're progressive with it, just like training, you stand a better chance of actually succeeding in what you're trying to do. So, okay. I'm just trying to get my workout on the screen here. So we got about 2.5 minutes before we start our little activation set. The total warm-up today is going to be 20 minutes. 10 minutes nice and easy here. Then I'm going to get you to do some stuff to really get your core temperature up, and then we'll dive into the workout. Yeah, let me know if you can see that. Can you guys see the workout?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. I even put it in a nice little chart this morning. I was up early. Thought, I better make this one look professional if I'm doing it. So in about 1.5 minutes here, we're going to start with a little activation set. We're going to go 4 times, 20 seconds standing, 40 seconds seated. So these aren't supposed to be super hard efforts. We're just getting your core temperature up. So that's 4 times 20 seconds standing, 40 seconds seated. Then we're going to do a little bit of single leg work. I like incorporating that because it just warms up all those little muscles that you might be neglecting around the pedal stroke. So some of those smaller muscles that we avoid, warms up the whole leg. And then a little bit of RPM, and then we'll dive right in here. So I'll explain the main set when we get there. But for now, let's just focus on the warm-up. So we're going to start here in about 30 seconds. If you can't see the workout, don't worry about it. I walk you through the whole thing. Okay, let's get ready here in 10 seconds. Again, we're starting with 20 seconds standing, 40 seconds seated. Ready, and here we go. Out of the saddle. And take a seat.
Now we see your Zoom.
Yeah, sorry. That's better, eh? You can see it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Going in 5. Ready, and here we go. Standing up. Good, take a seat. Nice job. Number 3 coming at you here in about 10 seconds. Let's get ready to stand in 5. Ready, and here we go. Standing up. Keep going. All right, good. Take a seat. One more of those. Nice job, everybody. Ten seconds. Going in 5. And last one here. Let's stand up. Great job, great job. And take a seat. Nice job, everybody. Okay, so next thing, we're just gonna alternate back and forth between left leg only and right leg only. I think most people in here have probably done single leg work. If you haven't, we actually unclip the other leg entirely. So if it's left leg only, which we're gonna start with, you unclip the right leg and you're just pedaling with left leg only, okay? The goal here is to make it as smooth as possible. So if you have some dead spots where it gets a bit clunky, you want to try and work those out. We're going to go here in 3, 2, 1, and left leg only. Here we go. If you find that you struggle a bit with this, slowing the RPM down a bit will help. So adding a bit of resistance will actually make it a bit easier. Five seconds. And let's switch it up. Right leg only. And as you get more proficient with this and you kind of get a bit more coordinated, you can work on bringing the RPM up a little bit. We're not looking for heavy resistance here. We're just looking for coordination and making it nice and smooth. And let's swap it back to left leg only. Great job, great job. 5 seconds. And switch it over to right leg only. Another thing to note is, again, if you're having any trouble with this, if you sit up and open up your hip angle a little bit more, it'll help. And likewise, if you need more of a challenge, you can get a bit lower and see if you can maintain. Okay, coming up on last round here. Let's switch back, left leg only. Last round. Five seconds. And switching back to right leg. Last time through. After this one, you're going to clip both legs in, then you're going to spin faster. I've got 100 RPM in here, but wherever your body is at is fine. So if you're very warmed up and you can get to 110, go for it. If 90 is your limit, go for it. Ready? And here we go, both legs in. And let's bring the RPM up. Finish this part of the warm-up up here. Great job, great job. Ten seconds. And there you go. Nice and easy here for 2 minutes. Give me a thumbs up if your body feels warm, you got a bit of a sweat on. We good? Awesome. That's what we want here, eh? You want to, in the warm-up, the goal is to get core temperature up a little bit, get a bit of a sweat on, make sure all your mechanics feel good, and then we can dive into the real work. So the main set, let's see here. I'm just gonna, I want to make sure that people can, are you guys seeing me or Chris right now? You're seeing me? Okay.
Or like I can see your screen share and then the small bar at the top with.
Okay. And if I speak, can you see my face?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Doesn't really show up at my end. And anyway, okay, so the main set today is I'm a big fan of big gear work, which is lower cadence work. It just does so much good stuff. So we're gonna do a little pyramid here, or a reverse pyramid. We're gonna go through this set 2 times. The work interval is gonna get shorter, but the intensity is gonna go up. And as the intensity goes up, the cadence is gonna drop as well. So again, please don't worry about memorizing this. I'm gonna walk you through the whole thing, and if you can't see it, don't worry. I'm gonna give you guys all the cues. So basically we're going 4 minutes on. That first one is 4 minutes of work, 65 to 70 RPM. And your effort parameters, you can either go on rate of perceived effort, so about 75 to 80%, or about 95 to 100% of your FTP. So if you know that FTP number, you can use that. We're gonna go 2 minutes of rest in between all of these. And then, so the next one's gonna go from 4 minutes to 3 to 2 to 1. And as the interval gets shorter, intensity is gonna go up and RPM is gonna go down. So basically, it's like going up a steeper and steeper hill. Okay? We all ready for action? We're gonna go here in about 30 seconds. If anybody ever has questions after the thing or during about the effort or about what we're doing, never hesitate to reach out, hey? Fire us an email or something, we can kind of walk you through the reasoning behind everything. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 4 minutes, 65 to 70 RPM, and about a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10 if you're just going on feel, or about 95 to 100% of your FTP. Great job, great job. Keep it nice and smooth here, good job. Try and relax everything that doesn't need to have tension. So check in with your shoulders and your hands and your neck. You want to release any tension where you don't need it. Focus on the legs only. You guys are doing great here. We're coming up on 2 minutes. That's halfway. "90 seconds to go." Nice job. Last minute here. Very good, very good. "30 seconds to go." Good job, good job. Final stretch here, 10 seconds. And good. Nice and easy here for 2 minutes. Awesome job, everybody. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up? Got a thumbs up? Good? Good. Okay, so the next set here, 3 minutes. The RPM's gonna range is gonna drop by 5, so 60 to 65 RPM, and a little bump up in your intensity. So again, just think of it like you're going up a climb, and the climb just keeps getting a little bit steeper each time. And you're not allowed to stand. So we got the 3 minute piece here starting in about a minute. This big gear stuff is so good for so many reasons. Teaches your body to recruit a little bit more. So if you have like 100 muscle fibers and you're only using 30, it encourages you to use 40 of them. It's the simplest way to think of it. Actually helps your pedal stroke too, your mechanics of your pedal stroke, like where you're applying pressure. There's lots of good stuff. All right, we're gonna go in 30 seconds. So again, this next one is 3 minutes, 60 to 65 RPM. If you're going on perceived effort, about 80 to 85%. And if you're going on FTP, it should be 100 to 105%. So just over your FTP. All right, 10 seconds. 5. And here we go. Good job, good job. Very good, very good. Coming up on a minute here. Always check in with where you're holding tension. Sometimes we start to hold tension without realizing it. Check in all the places where you don't need it. Arms, face, neck. Relax everything that doesn't need tension. Great job. 90 seconds in, halfway. Very good, very good. 1 minute to go. Looks really smooth, everybody. Very good, very good. "30 seconds to go. "20 seconds. Excellent job, excellent job. 10 seconds. Finish it up here. And good. Take a break. Nice and easy here for 2 minutes. Keep the legs moving. During the recovery set, your RPM can be wherever you want, really, but it should definitely be higher than where we are for that set. So I would say anything over 80 is acceptable. Whatever helps you feel like you're recovering the most. Everybody looks really good here, hey? Like pretty quiet in the upper body, which is good. Nice rhythm. So you got 1 minute here until we start our 2 minute piece. So the 2 minute effort is going to be 55 to 60 RPM. So we're just bringing the RPM down each time. And this should be 85 to 90%. So 8.5 to 9 out of 10 if you're on perceived effort. And if you're using your FTP, it should be 105 to 110% of your FTP, roughly. All right, 30 seconds. $20. 10 seconds. And here we go, 2 minutes. That just looks so good, everybody. Like super smooth. Smooth, powerful. Very good, very good. These sets are going to make you so strong. Let's keep going here. Half weight. Great job, great job. Let's go, come on. 20 seconds to go. 15. Keep pushing, 10 seconds. Right through now. And good, nice job. 2 minutes, nice and easy here. Great job, everybody. Very good, very good. So the last piece of this first round here is 1 minute. Again, the RPM is going to drop probably to the lowest RPM I would ever really recommend, which is kind of in the 50 to 55, or I've given you a little bit more room if 55 is feeling a little bit too low. You can go up to 60, so you can kind of have it in the same range as the last one if you want. But if your legs feel good, knees feel fine, certainly feel free to be even a bit lower. And the intensity should go up. So this is like a really big push. We're on the really steepest part of this hill. It's only a minute. 90 to 95% on the perceived effort scale, or 110 to 115% on your FTP scale. You're doing a super job here, super job. We're gonna go in 30 seconds. Last interval of this round. $15 seconds. Going in 10. Ready, and here we go. Big push here, big push. Let's go, let's go. 30 seconds. Keep it smooth here. You should only have tension in the legs. Relax everywhere else. Relax your face, relax your hands. Drive all that energy into your legs. Keep going, keep going. So close now, 5 seconds. And good. Awesome job. 2 minutes, nice and easy, and then we start right back at the beginning. That was very good, everybody, very good. Excellent job. So back to our 4-minute interval, the very first one we did. So just a reminder, that's 65 to 70 RPM. Those 75 to 80% if you're going on perceived effort, and just under or up to your FTP if you have that number. We're gonna go in a minute here. So second round, let's really dive in here, hey? Gotta fully commit to the efforts here. 30 seconds. Going in 10. Going in 5. Second round, ready? Here we go. Nice job, nice job. That's 1 minute in. Have a quick check-in. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere you don't need to. Excellent job. I'm just for that's it. Keep going. Very good, very good. I got worried there. Everybody froze, which probably means I froze as well. You're 2.5 minutes in here, 90 seconds to go. Excellent job, excellent job. Keep going here. Very good, very good. 1 minute to go. Keep going now. Keep pushing. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Right through now. Come on. And good. Nice and easy here for 2 minutes. Very good. Very good. Excellent job. Got a thumbs up? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. Everybody good? Awesome. Nice water bottle, Michael. Love it. We have some new ones. We got to make sure our regulars here get a new water bottle. We're in the home stretch here, hey? Very good. So next round, 3 minutes, 60 to 65 RPM, 80 to 85% on the perceived effort scale, or just over your FTP, so 100 to 105%. We're gonna go here in 45 seconds. If anybody in here knows somebody named Cadell that might have been trying to get in, it seemed like they couldn't. Maybe their internet was not really working. But if you do know them, just send me a message because I'd love to reach out to them and just make sure that they can either get this workout after or that they know how to get in next time. 10 seconds. Going in 5, Let's get ready here. And here we go. 3 minutes. Great job. Great job. Very good. 1 minute. 2 to go. Halfway. As we get deeper into this set, I want you guys to imagine your favorite climb. You're on your favorite climb. Think about it, because I want to know which one it is. When we're doing the cool down, I want to hear which is your favorite climb. Great job. That's 2 minutes down. 1 to go. Keep pushing here. Very good. Very good. "30 seconds. Hang in there now. Come on. 15 to go. 10. Finish it up here. Don't stop. Don't stop. 5 seconds. Right to the top. And good job. Very good. Very good. 2 minutes. Nice and easy here. 2 reps to go. Awesome job. Everybody just looks so smooth on those. It's really good. One minute. So our next interval here, just to remind you, is 2 minutes, 55 to 60 RPM, 85 to 90% perceived effort, or 105 to 110% of your FTP. We're going to go here in 30 seconds. Last 2 intervals here. This is where you got to really commit, hey? In with both feet. This is where you get all the benefit. We're going to go in 10 seconds. In 5, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 minutes. Big push here. Let's have a quick check-in. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere you don't need to. Relax your hands, face, neck. Very good, very good. Put all that energy into your legs. Excellent job, excellent job. Halfway. So good. Come on now. Let's really fight for it here. Come on. "30 seconds. Final stretch here. Let's go, let's go. 15 to go. Right to the finish. Come on now. And good. Very good, very good. 2 minutes, nice and easy. So good, everybody. Very, very good. One more interval to go here. And it's a short one. It'll be over in about a minute. So just a reminder, the last one here is 1 minute. Giving you a bit of a bigger range, 50 to 60 RPM. If the legs, knees, everything feel fine, you can be on the lower end of that. But if it feels like a little bit too much pressure or torque, you can be at the higher end of that. 90 to 95% perceived effort, or 110 to 115% of your FTP. We're going to go in 1 minute. As the intensity goes up here, really important that you really stay in control and be disciplined with your upper body. So drive all the energy into your legs, relax everything that doesn't need to be holding tension. Drive all of that energy and power into your legs. We're going to get ready here in 15 seconds. Let's finish it up nice and strong. 10 seconds. Going in 5. Ready. And here we go. Big push, big push. That's it. That's it. This looks excellent. Very good. Very good. "30 seconds to go. Halfway. Come on now. Let's see it through here. 15 seconds, right to the top. Come on. 10 seconds to go. Don't let up here. Finish it up. 5. Right to the finish. Come on now. Come on. And good. Very good. Very good. Woo! Awesome job. Nice and easy here. Keep the legs moving. Hey, don't stop. Don't stop pedaling. So I'm going to unmute everybody because I want to know what your favorite climbs are. I'm going to start. I have a bunch, but I'll try and narrow it down. So my favorite climb, if you've ever been to our LA camp, I know some of you have. There's a couple climbs in the just outside of Los Angeles in the Santa Monica mountain range that are just so breathtaking. And it's just such a surreal place because you kind of get to the top of these climbs and you're looking down on Malibu, and it's all the roads you hear in songs and movies, and there's fancy cars driving around. So I have two. One is called the Payuma climb, which is just stunning, and you look right down on Malibu and Pepperdine University. And then the other of my favorite climbs is this one called Latigo, which takes about an hour, and it just snakes kind of up into the Santa Monica hills from the Coast Highway, which is down in Malibu. Just amazing. Okay, Dan, what's your favorite climb?
Yeah, there are a couple. I'm going to stick here in Victoria, and I like the observatory. It's a good climb, good training climb, and you get a pretty awesome view at the top of Victoria.
Yep.
And then I also like the Esquimalt Lagoon climb on the other side. You kind of come down one side, which is like such a fun decline, and then you get to go across the front of that lagoon, and it's just so awesome. Especially right now because there's no cars there. So you can just take the whole road, and then you come back up the other side. It's a pretty mean little climb, but it's fun. Yeah,
that's a great one for anybody who hasn't been here or done that one. It also goes right in front of the big building or castle that X-Men was filmed at, and it's Royal Roads University. It's definitely worth a go. Okay, Lindsay, what's your favorite climb?
Probably there's a climb. I have two, but they're both mountain bike climbs. But one here in Invermere, you pedal up Mount Swansea, it's called, and it's like 11K to the top. Oh, you can see like lake, you can see the whole valley.
Cool.
Pretty amazing, and the trail down is really fun.
Yeah.
And then there's another one in Golden that's probably like 16 or 17K, but same, just like a really steady, well-built climb up to the top of Mount 7.
Wow. 16K on a mountain bike.
Yeah, it's long, but it's well built, so it's not like you don't have to walk any of it. You can kind of just spin up.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'd love to go try those. I mountain bike a lot. I don't go on a road bike much anymore, but
yeah, it's awesome.
Cool. Okay, Jojo, what's your favorite climb?
Callahan, but it's probably the only climb I ever do. It's over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's a pretty great climb too. I like that one. It's kind of I don't know, it's just beautiful up there.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Cool. Joanne.
I enjoyed the climbing that we did when we were in Maui along the coast there, because we've got not a lot of hills here in southwestern Ontario.
Right.
But the one in Maui, there's one that was quite steep.
Yes.
When you get to the top, but really all along that coast road is beautiful because you have the sea all along the left side of you the whole time. But the one climb is particularly challenging.
Do you remember the name
wall.
of it?
I think isn't it called the wall or something? I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah. Some of my favorite rides are in Maui, the West Maui Loop and Upcountry, and they're just incredible. So beautiful. Okay, Summer.
JoJo Stole Mine, Callahan on repeat.
Yeah, Callahan on repeat. I love it.
The Bears.
That's right. Yeah, the Bears. Yeah.
Love Callahan.
Except if you're Michael, he doesn't want to see Bears.
But if I had to choose something new, I guess Cypress.
Yeah, cool. Cypress is pretty great climb too. I'm always amazed in Vancouver how quickly you can access some pretty legit climbs.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I hate
Awesome.
Seymour though.
Yeah. Okay, Michael, have you got one for us?
Yeah, it's either Hurricane Ridge or locally, either way over the Highlands.
Yeah, the twisty turny road, you mean? Is that Munns Road you're talking about?
Coming from the Rance Lake,
Yes.
going to Man and then back.
Yes, I know which one you mean. That's tons of fun. It's a great one. And Hurricane Ridge, let's see a show of hands to people who have done the Hurricane Ridge climb. Dan, Michael, is that it? So this is a ride every year, like 200 of us. I've done it once. On Canada Day, July 1st, we take the first ferry from Vancouver Island to Port Angeles, and we go up Hurricane Ridge, which is just a spectacular climb into the Olympic mountain range. And then we come back the same day. So we take the 2:00 ferry home. And it's like the year I went, there was 200 people on bikes who just bombarded the ferry. You take your passport, you're dressed in bike gear, and you go across to the States, up and down Hurricane Ridge and back. It's beautiful. Definitely recommend it. Okay, Chris.
I like Callahan as well, but the one that I like, it's just really short, but I love Spanish Banks Hill. It's just small. But what I like about it is usually when I get a chance to go, it's pretty close to my house. I can go at 6 a.m. or whatever while the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
So the mountains and the ocean, and it's just spectacular that time of day.
Yeah.
So I really like that little spot. It's not, I don't even know if you call it a climb. It's more like a little hill, but I do really like that spot.
Is that the one that goes up to UBC from kind of Jericho Beach area? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be long. I mean, that hill, I've been on that lots just to do intervals and stuff. It's a great little climb. It's perfect for a set like this that we did today. Would be perfect. Hey, that's great. So we're just over an hour. We did have just a small recommendation that if you want to stay on your bike a bit longer, what should you do? Like if you want to make this a 90-minute ride. So what I would suggest after a set like that is that you just ride for another 20 or 30 minutes here in what I would call your endurance kind of zone. So if you're on perceived effort, about 65%. If you're on FTP, it can be 65 to 70%. And keep the RPM pretty light. You've done lots of good work on the legs. So, anywhere in the 88 to kind of 95 range is good. Or if you're done. So that's good. We've done a good cool down. But as I said, if you want to keep rolling a little bit here, the smartest thing you can do is just, nice light cadence, nothing too hard. But that was awesome. Thanks so much for jumping in again. Friday, tomorrow, we have another great seminar with Dan Skinner. Did I get that right? There's a couple Skinners. Alicia?
Yeah, Dr. Dan Skinner and Dr. Alex Boyer, both chiros here in Victoria.
Yeah, and they're going to talk about injury prevention, and they're kind of going to go down whatever rabbit hole we want them to go down. So it'll be, I think, very informative. They're pretty dynamic individuals. They have an amazing kind of personal training space in Victoria, but that doesn't really do it justice. It's more like a movement space. They're a pretty dynamic duo. So if you can make it, great. Otherwise, it'll be recorded and it'll be up on YouTube later. So
Awesome.
Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome day. Yeah, you bet. See ya.